Just Poddin. Do 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 do. Just Poddin. Do 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 do. Where a podcast is just a podcast. Where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley Tequila. We're just podding. Do 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 do. What up? What up? What up, everybody? I'm Ashley,
and I'm Tequila.
And if you're tuned in now, this is episode 21. And y'all know the deal. Go ahead, grab your headphones, your drinks, and let's just
pod.
Y'all already see we got a special guest in the building. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see.
They don't see.
But if you're listening, we do have a special guest today. We're super, super excited. It is my good friend, my brother from Lancaster, LA. What is, I don't know your official job title, but you know, he's definitely in the world of nonprofit and just giving back and, you know, help building our youth, especially our young men. But I have my good friend here, Sirdre Thompson. Is that what you want to be called? I ain't asked.
You call me that.
Okay.
You call me that.
But yes, welcome to the show, to the podcast. We are glad to have you. And if you want, you can kind of give your own little introduction spiel.
Oh, I'm good. Thank y'all for having me. Hey y'all.
Hey.
You still call everybody booskies and broskies?
Yeah, every now and again, yes.
Every now and then.
I think we started off with that and then it just died down. But they know.
It's a pandemic, you know, everything could die down. It's fine. It's a pandemic.
And speaking of, what y'all drinking on?
I just got a fancy cup with some ginger ale bold in it. With a little, you know, I gotta be extra though. But I got some almond extract in it.
What?
Cause I'm fancy like that. Try it. Try it.
You heard it here first, people. Oh, JPP, that ginger ale bowl with the almond extract. What you gonna call it, Sirdre?
Listen, it's a pandemic.
Okay.
I don't have no almond extract in my cabinet, but I do mess with the ginger ale bowl now. I do love that.
That thing's spicy, ain't it?
I tasted the Sprite ginger, but I don't think I tasted the ginger bowl.
That bowl take it to another level, honey.
It's like 4th of July sparklers. That thing sharp.
Move, Terry, get out the way.
Right. Bad.
Terry, move.
But yeah, I'm drinking just Sweet Red, Liberty Creek.
Sweet Red, your original. I didn't have no drink today.
Well, I see you got your you know, culture head wrap on. Come on for the black people.
You know, head wrap. Listen, Angel, shout out to that chick Angel. You know what I'm saying? Friend of the podcast. Watch her little video on how to tie, you know, head scarf. How you think I did? This one kind of messed up, but
you did good.
Yeah, it looked real good. I never could do it. I might need to watch her video too.
Her video was pretty yes. Go ahead. I gotta.
Yeah, I know Ashley with these kids. She gotta handle the kids like they her own child. I hate to see when she have kids. We don't have to cancel the podcast. We just don't have to bring the kids in.
Yeah, because you know she already gonna be ran thin. Already. She ain't gonna know what to do.
And she just be getting up, leaving. At least I got a guest. Be having me by myself. I just be talking, don't know what I'm talking about.
What's been going on though?
Nothing, you know, still in Charlotte.
Still in Charlotte.
Working in Columbia every other weekend. I'm about to go this weekend.
I was just about to ask you if you ain't thinking about moving back. No.
Like
no.
when I first moved here, like I wanted to go back. Like them first 6 months was real rough. I was like, I was looking for jobs back in Columbia, everything. But now I'm like, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I can't see myself going back.
Yeah.
Like if I have to, I will, but nah.
I've considered it.
Really?
Not right now. Not right now, but since my mom and my sister back in the States and in South Carolina, I've considered it. But not right now, but in the near future.
Okay.
Within the next 5 years. So
how you like Virginia?
It's cool. It gave me an opportunity to really step out like on my own. But I realized once I got there, I wasn't as social as I thought I was. Mainly because and she gonna be sorry, and then go speak in regular voice.
It's okay.
Yeah. But it made me realize that I'm not really as social as I thought I was. Being in college, you know, I went to upstate with everybody I knew, and then leaving upstate and moving to Fayetteville, I moved in with my mom and my sister. So I still knew somebody, but then once I left there, went to Virginia, didn't know absolutely nobody. Like, so after being there for 5 years, I'm literally just meeting people.
Wow.
Like literally just meeting people because I'm just getting a job in town.
Yeah.
For the first 4 years, I worked like in the country. So I worked in like Lexington of Columbia. So I stayed in Columbia, but I had to drive to Lexington and worked in the school where ain't nothing but white people. I was the only black person for 4 years until I left. And so now that I got a job in the city, in the city where I actually stay at, I'm actually kind of like meeting people and stuff like that. So I feel like I just moved there. I feel like I just moved there like a year ago now because I'm actually working in the community I stay in.
Yeah.
So, but it's cool.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, I already knew I wasn't a social person. I'm not friendly.
That's fine.
I'm not friendly. So I just knew people I knew a few people in Charlotte. I mean, have I met people up here? I mean, I have, but it was through friends. Like, it's not like I met somebody on my own. Or, I mean, well, I won't say that. I would say friends. I haven't met, like, friends on my own. It's just been people, you know, mutual friends and things like that. Because I'm just social. I mean, I guess I have to be in the mood to be social. I guess yeah. Ashley's back, guys.
Oh, y'all go ahead and continue. What was y'all talking about?
Just how everything being and living like away from home and stuff. Oh. And how that's been.
Well, that's cool. Well, I guess that can roll us right into, you know, our weekly just update of how you been.
Well, same old for me, guys. I mean, nothing spectacular has happened. It hasn't been a horrible week. Nothing special though, but I'm happy about this 3-day weekend, baby. I'm turning up, y'all. Y'all about to judge me, okay? Because I'm about to be in the street, period.
You have a mask on.
Oh, I'm going to have my mask now. I'm going to have my mask.
Okay, listen.
Look, the only reason I'm going to have my mask is so I won't put others in danger. If I wasn't staying, you know, with family and stuff, I don't know. But I'm going to have my mask on, baby. I'm going to be masked up. I don't care if I'm the only one in there. I'm going to have my mask on.
You have your mask on. That's fine.
Now, when I'm drinking, like, how that work? I should have got me one of them masks with the holes or something because I got to pull the mask down to drink.
See, you
You
step
gotta
away.
do like we used to do back in the olden days. Drink before you get in the club.
Oh, I got to do both, honey. I could never just do that. And you know, when we used to pregame and stuff, I still drank at the party. Like,
Right.
I could just drink and then
Exactly.
go.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, that's what I plan to do. How about you, Ashley? How was your week?
My week was, so. It really was a weird week. Like I didn't feel. It was blah. Really, this week just kind of been a blah. I don't know if my emotions just kind of rolled in from this past weekend and Friday. With losing Chadwick Boseman. Not to bring it down right here, but I don't know. That was just a hard one to lose. He was a hard one to lose, for the culture.
He was.
A father, a son, a husband, a great actor. He did so many films that not portrayed, but were iconic people in the Black community. James Brown, Marshall,
Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then on top of that, he was to this generation, a superhero, the Black superhero. He just meant so much to us, and I know my hearts go out to the people that knows him and his family, but it was just so unexpected, and to have someone like him, we lost Kobe earlier this year, to have him, you know, be lost during this time. It's just hard. Like last week was 2020 needs to be wrapped up. Like I'm still on that this week. I'm like, you know what? Like I'm off for 2020. I'm through with you. Like we breaking up. I'm done playing Jumanji. I'm finished. Like I really just
Listen.
don't want to even deal with it. Like my plans for this week, I was, gonna start writing, and I didn't even do nothing. I was slow on, sending some people some emails and stuff, because I don't know, I just felt like blah. Then on top of that, my nephew started back to school, so
Child, that's a whole mess. I've been seeing all the parents talk about that.
it hasn't been bad, honestly. He has a good little
he in the
schedule.
school?
No. He has social distance at home. Let me see if I got a picture. I can not of him, but I want to.
Our listeners ain't watching. You ain't got to show me.
I was gonna show y'all a picture of my mama little setup. My mom little setup. But cause she got a little setup like it's an actual classroom in the house or whatever.
Oh,
just
that's
like
cute.
A backdrop. But yeah, I mean his schedule's not bad. It's just, and I think this week is just the teachers trying to figure out what she should be teaching the kids. Because they kind of did social distancing or social learning or online learning at the end of last year.
Virtual learning.
Yeah, there you go. So that's a big gap of last year that of things he didn't, that you're supposed to learn in the first grade, because he's in second, that he just didn't learn. So I'm sure the teachers are just trying to figure out that balance of where kids, and I know in those early learning years you have kids that know a little bit more. You have kids that don't know anything, so it's always a blend in how they set that up. You kind of have that structure in the classroom. I'm sure the teacher's just trying to figure that out. But so his virtual learning has been okay. It's just with him making sure that he's doing his work, because if he feels like he doesn't finish the work in his certain time period, then he'll be like, well, it says it's my break time right now, so I'm gonna just take my break and not finish the work. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be on top of him, and he just been, I guess, having a little attitude. So I had to correct him today, like, and that's why his mama was here. Why I had to run out. I had to let him know, like, you're not about to be disrespecting me. Like, we're trying to help you. Everybody in this house is trying to make sure that you win and you succeed, and don't forget it. So that's enough about that. But I went off on a little tangent. But rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda Forever. But I did have a good weekend though. I was out. I just went to a little cookout.
Using the streets.
Got your weekend rolled into your somber week. Now you talking about you had a good weekend.
I did have a good weekend.
That's way before.
I forgot.
What happened this week? Okay. Yeah.
I just went over. My friend was having a little fish fry and blue crab boil. So I just went over there.
See, she been in these streets. She trying to talk about me.
Listen, so that's what I was gonna say. Listen, y'all, I've been as well just with them. I really just been like around my family and around my closest friends. Like that's really all people that I've been around.
Who they be around is the problem.
Listen, you right. But I'll be wearing my mask and I'll be having my hand sanitizer and my disinfectant spray. I be coming in guns all blazing, and they know.
Where you get that disinfectant spray from? Cause ain't nothing in these stores.
Let me tell you, the landlord be having supplies from the school.
I ain't mad at it.
Can't find it in the stores. Right. It be like $100 on Amazon.
Look, give me some, girl.
Me too.
But
I'm gonna be here for a whole week. I
made a joke because I was telling them. So literally, when I left around like 8:00, and then I didn't get back around like 12:31. Y'all, I'm gonna have to send y'all another link. But I didn't leave around 12:31 o'clock. So when I got back home, I was sending them a message, and I was like, y'all, I was just like, it was never a dull moment with you girls. But I was just like, God really must, God's such a comedian in my life. Like, because I just remember like wanting to be able to sneak out and sneak back in the house in high school. And look, God just giving that back to me. Cause look at me sneaking in the house.
Girl, you is too old.
That's what I said. And I'm like, I had to be like, Jesus, listen. I know I wanted that, but I am too old. Like, that ain't something that I need. Like, I don't want to be sneaking back in the house, like, at this age. Like, I'm off for that. Like, that was one of them dreams that you just, I'm okay.
I ain't never snuck in the house. Ever.
You ain't never snuck in the house? Y'all ain't never snuck in the house? No. I ain't never snuck in either. Cause I ain't had no.
I never had a reason to. Like I never, like long as I told my mama where I was at, and I knew, I know the line that I needed not cross without her saying. But long as I let her know where I was, it was cool. And then my mama liked sleep anyway, and them loud ass stairs. I go up there. I'm like, she gonna hear me, so I'm not about to risk my life to stay out an extra 30 minutes to an hour. No, I'm gonna come on home.
Just go on home.
That's it.
Listen, that
just
was
go on home.
Well, I just didn't have no way of getting back home or so if anywhere I went, you know what I'm saying?
Me either, Ashley. I ain't had no car.
Dropping me off, and my parents were just not about to drop me off nowhere, so I didn't really.
My parents. Oh, she wasn't dropping me out. You could have came with us. You could be riding with us, girl. Ride around the city.
I know. My parents was not about to be dropping me off. I mean, they did some places, but at that point, you can't lie about it. If they're dropping you off somewhere, you can't lie and be like, oh, So.
But my mama would drop me off, but she would never come get me. Like, so I would have to have a ride back.
Home.
The place she dropped me off at wasn't more than likely the place that I ended up at.
That you ended up at.
Yeah.
That's funny. Mm-hmm.
But I did, this weekend I did something else too. I helped my best friend move. Her and my dog, her husband, moving to their house. They're now homeowners. Yay. I'm so happy for them. Baby, whole body was tired on Monday. You hear me, baby? I felt all 31 of these years this weekend. You hear me?
Yes.
Woo. But anyway, so Sirdre, how was your week?
I had a good week. Kind of up and down. I work with white folks sometimes, and trying to be like, all y'all ain't bad. And so having a mental struggle sometimes, looking at some of the people that I, like some of the white folks that I really work with and that I love and that I love dearly, and trying not to compare them to the people that that I see in the media and stuff like that. So
That's real.
it's been, so that's hard. That's hard for me. But outside of that, I've been good. I guess you can say I've been better, but I'm good. So I'm in South Carolina seeing the family. I ain't been with my mom since last June. So to
Woo.
be here and to be visiting them, I'm excited because I tried to come home in July, but I was scared. They say Corona been reckless in South Carolina. So I was like,
Listen,
I'm
it
coming
was
to my
reckless
mom
where you was at, okay? Everybody I know.
because I was like,
Everybody I know. We
I was
called Sirdre. Me and my best friend called Sirdre. We said, listen, you need to go get tested because they got that
like
wrong.
I am fine.
Sirdre was like,
I
I ain't
am
been there.
fine.
I ain't been there.
In my house the whole since March. In my house since March.
But that is real what you said though, like
For real.
that struggle for that's the everyday Black people struggle that people don't really talk about, like having to balance like white people you working with, and it's just like you know they cool, they or you at least you think so, but all the stuff you seeing is just like, are you like you be ready for some? I just be on edge sometimes with certain ones because I'm like, listen.
Because I told my boss, I say, look, I might be popping off on you at every once in a while. I said, but I just want to let you know my guards are up because I'm looking at you. I'm looking for you to come at me sideways about something. Just because, like, I feel like a lot of the times, I haven't given you. I don't feel like I've given intentional passes, but like I've chosen to be naive to certain things. Like, well, like my friends will say, my Black friends will say this to me. And so like when a white person say, I don't look at it a different way. And now when I'm like, let me think about this. Was this racist?
Right.
Like, was this an implicit bias or something like that? Like yesterday, I had talking to my mom. I told her I had a old school counselor call me. And one of the guys that I worked with when I first started there, he's like my son now. I have him like 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I have him weekends and stuff like that. So the counselor called me and she's like, have you talked to him? And I was like, yeah, I talked to him. I already like felt like, there was something behind it because, I have this kid like once or twice a week. And she's about to get this 6th grader that she's going to be counseling once she comes to the school. And she saw that she had the same address as my son. And she was like, I'm kind of worried that she's going to be staying in that house with him. I'm kind of worried that she's going to be staying in the house with him and that she's staying with his dad because, his dad is kind of scary. So me, I'm speaking to her as a professional, not as a friend, and I got the phone, I go to the gym, and I'm on the treadmill and I'm running. I realize I'm running hard as hell. Like I'm stomping like I feel like I'm mad, like. And so I thought about it. I was like, I feel like she sounded like really scary when she said that. So like either I need to figure out like what she's so scared of about this little girl staying with her family. With this little boy, that is her cousin that she stayed with for the last 3 years. Either there's some instilled fear, or it's something that happened that you ain't telling me.
Right.
Something and I thought about that thing all day, to where I had to call her today and was like, yo, so I'm not sure if anything happened, but I'm gonna need you to let me know. That if something happened, because I have this kid with me all the time. If nothing has happened, then I'll need you to check I'm gonna need you to learn how to be culturally responsive whenever something like that happens. Because truth be told, you ain't worked with my kid in 4 years. And so you going off of behavior that he used to exhibit 4 years ago.
Right.
And if you was that scared of him when, that scared of him and he's not, and he's that type of kid that you feel like he can't change, then I'm gonna need you to change your profession also. because like you can't be you can't be working with kids and automatically think, okay, well, this kid is 12 years old, he about to be like this for the rest of his life, and now my boy is 16, got a job, and you ain't talked to this kid in a whole long time. So I'm trying to make sure that I can mediate, mediate and navigate through conversations like that, instead of like cutting a relationship off, because I
I
will,
will too.
like, because I will,
Right.
but like as a friend, and as a black person, it's not my job to tell the white person like that was wrong.
Say that.
And so it's not my job to tell the white person that it was wrong. And so like that's what took me so long. And I was like, well, this is my friend, and I kind of want to let her know, because like you gonna be working with other black kids that look like me.
Good.
So I'm gonna let you know one time.
And that's good. And that's real too, Sirdre. Like everything that you're saying is real. And it's just sad, and it's just a lot of anxiety to know. Like my prayers are with y'all that's at work, and having to go to work with all of this stuff that's happening right now in the world. And it's just something that Black people just have always dealt with, I think. But now
It's
because
hard,
it's
bro.
huh?
I just said it's hard. Like, even though, we about to be cut off, so I ain't really want to get into it. Yeah, but what I was gonna say, it's like real hard. Even though I'm working from home, like when all this stuff start happening, like while we've been on quarantine, it's just hard to like focus. It's hard to be in these meetings every day, all day, and it's just like then they like barely touch on stuff, and it's just like if we gonna talk about it, we need to talk about it. Like I don't like tiptoeing around stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like doing all that because I just need to know where y'all stand. Period.
Right.
I mean, luckily, my team is mostly Black people, and then the others are people of color. So I don't. But when it's like a big, meeting, of course, it's all these white people in there, and it's just like y'all worrying about this petty ass shit, and we got other stuff going on, and it's just I don't know. It's just mentally draining, like for real.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand where you coming from, but I really don't be befriending white people at work if I don't have to. But I do have one of my old coworkers that she's white, but she's like, honey, Black Lives Matter down. Like,
right.
She's very anti-Trump. Like, she be talking more shit than me. So it's just, but even her, like, it was just like, when you first get to know somebody, it's like, you don't know. And you don't know. Yeah, and you try not to judge people. Well, I try not to judge people.
Right.
Like, but it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like I just be on edge. Like, I don't know what you're going to say, how I'm going to respond. So, I don't know. It's very surprising, though, when I meet a white person that is like my old coworker, which is sad, but because it's not the norm for me, at least.
Right.
So, yeah, I understand that. It'd be hard. It's hard out here being Black. They want us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. What bootstraps? We ain't got none.
We ain't got nothing. They done took that bad boy.
And we ain't got none.
Anyway, dang, that was a long opening segment, honey. We done transitioned into so many.
Y'all get into y'all feelings. Y'all telling us, I think that's a good, welcome. Telling us how y'all getting into y'all feelings. But big ups to everybody that's Black out there, that y'all out there working in corporate America. I'm praying for y'all. I know y'all
like
need the uplifting right now. Cause it's just
I'm
crazy.
ready to win a lot.
But speaking of that, I saw a post. They said, or article. They said the vaccine gonna be ready 1st of November, or right before 2 days before election. What y'all think?
Power to them people.
I'm not taking
what y'all think? Y'all ain't trying to become Avengers?
A whole bunch of people about to die. That's
y'all
what
ain't trying to become Avengers? What they call them? Metahuman?
No.
Who?
That don't sit right with me and my spirit. Oh no.
An inhuman.
A lot of stuff don't be sitting right
That's
with me and
exactly how they
mine.
start them off in the comic books. Be testing black
You
people.
go ahead.
I ain't doing it. Y'all know I don't even want to go get tested for COVID. Period. Really, I just don't want
What
to
you
go
call
out.
them though? A meta? You said Metamucil.
Metahuman.
I'm still.
Metahuman.
Oh,
Why you don't want to get tested for COVID?
I mean, I just really don't want to just go out there, but
cause she gonna feel like they gave it to her when they test her, and
no,
then
my
she gonna have
anxiety is already
anxiety.
bad. I just have
See,
anxiety.
told you.
It's just
Well,
anxiety.
if you had anxiety, wouldn't you want to know if you had COVID or not?
No, cause she might get it, and then she might have these pseudo
I
symptoms.
because I have bad anxiety too, but I went and got
anxiety from getting tested in that waiting period. It's just overwhelming.
I'll get you a 24-hour one. But my thing is like, so say you don't get tested, you still wait. Like you still don't know. If you look at it that way.
I just won't know. I don't know. I guess
had to get one tested because I'm not about to put myself like if I had to get tested because I was around somebody with COVID and I was with my mama, so I had to know for her because I couldn't do it. So I mean, I feel you with the waiting period, but it come real quick. Like I was nervous, but I'd rather know than not know, especially if I was exposed. I mean, I understand.
I think if I was around and like then I would get tested. Like if somebody had it that I was around, then I would get tested. But you know, thankfully that hasn't happened. So I haven't just felt.
So you wouldn't have anxiety then?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would still have anxiety, but I would know that that's like a necessity. Like I haven't really been going anywhere. Like I'm in the house most days.
You just said you was in these streets.
You went to that fish fry.
One day. That's one day out the week.
Baby, I'm telling you about one time to get pregnant. You don't tell you about one time to get pregnant.
I did. But no, I mean, I will. I don't know.
I wasn't in these, listen, when I was exposed, I wasn't in these streets either. I was at somebody's house.
You was at somebody's house. I'm going to get it tested eventually. I just don't know when. I'm just nervous. But I'm going to get tested eventually.
Y'all better stop talking about she getting nervous right now.
Yeah.
2 times.
You been tested
She getting nervous right now. Mm-hmm. Because I be nervous.
Okay. Yeah, even before I was exposed, I was going to get tested before because it's like, you know, I have bad allergies. So, you know, them allergies started kicking in. And I was like, wait a minute now. Like, what's going on? But it was just my allergies. So it was fine.
Well, I'm going to go one of these days. Eventually. I had something else to say, but I forgot.
Was about COVID, but no, I'm not getting that vaccine. I don't even get the flu shot, so
me neither. And they got me real bent if they think I'm about to go get a corona vaccine.
Right, a new one at that. Like this is brand new. I'm not about to be y'all test dummies. Y'all got me effed up.
Right. I'm not taking that at all. I never got the flu shot either. I had the flu once.
Me too.
One time ever.
Me too.
That was it.
Them people with that flu shot be still getting the flu. That's why I don't understand.
That be my mom's. Like, I'm like, how you still getting the flu and you getting the flu vaccine? Like,
they giving them the flu.
But I understand when you first, like, you get the flu and you supposed to build up your, like, if I got to keep getting the shot and keep getting the flu, like, what is the point? I might as well just get the flu. I don't understand.
Right.
Shoot.
Y'all ain't about to, listen, them only shots, the only shots I was getting was them ones that we had.
Flu sleep. You be
The only
I
shot
don't
you
want-
got was the one you had to get when you go to 7th grade.
those
We got ours.
That's it.
hepatitis.
Yeah, we got ours in 6th grade. And we had to go for college though.
Yeah.
I think mine
That's
just rolled
it.
over. Yours didn't roll over?
I don't remember.
Roll over.
No,
What
I
kind
don't. I don't remember like going
think-
for college, but I know we had to do it. Like I
I
remember
think you already had them.
because we had to do the little thing.
'Cause
in
some
our arm.
schools
but I don't
probably
remember
didn't
like
require
going to the
them.
doctor. But I remember we had to.
Some schools
You couldn't
probably
enroll
didn't.
in
You
school.
said roll over.
Yes, because I'm saying some people might
Am I
not require
frozen?
them earlier on.
Oh, she was.
Oh, that's why I was like, what's going on?
Like, girl, that mannequin challenge played out.
What you say, Ashley? You was frozen.
Y'all was frozen on my end. But
Well, me, I could see Sirdre moving. I couldn't see you moving.
it might be my internet, child. Let me see if I'm on the 5G. But it's probably because the thing is converting from the last one. But I was saying some schools might not have them required, but I don't remember getting no new shots going for college. I do remember
No,
them
they
being-
had them required.
I said I don't remember me getting any. I remember them being required.
Watch
But
it, you
I
messing up these words, girl. You messing up these words big
Moving
time.
on. So what we got on the docket for today?
Right.
Lord.
I don't know. You wanted to do hot politics. I ain't have nothing in that segment, to be honest.
I don't really want to.
Okay,
let me
no
think.
hot
What happened?
politics.
Well, I wasn't finished.
Oh, my bad.
I was like, I don't think so. Let me think. But no, that's fine. Just R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. That really hit me as well. 2020 is trash, but we know that already. So
Yeah.
I don't really want to get too much into that, but prayers to his family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really have. Oh, Brandy and Monica.
So we can have a quick segment about Brandy and Monica and hot potty.
Well, y'all know we was team Brandy over here, and you know what I'm saying. I'm team Brandy. Ashley is team. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. I'm team Brandy for music, and I'm team Monica for everything else. Like.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So we talk vocals. They're incomparable.
Right. So.
But
yes.
But you know, Brandy ran that woman over, so she supposed to be in jail. So.
Oh my God, I cannot.
So, and she was shady.
Why would you say
or
that?
awkward?
Very awkward.
Shady and awkward. But
Listen,
you know,
I
think Monica was
that,
ready
because
to
I'm
slap her.
awkward.
oh yeah, kid down, you doing smack you.
You think you can relate to what, Ashley?
Brandy and her awkwardness. Am I that awkward? All right, so I think the thing just froze because I switched my internet. So let's see if we come back.
Dude, let me get that. Ooh.
Oh, hurry up.
I'm back. I'm back.
No, you not. I don't know. Okay, you back now. You back now. Your mouth was like. But what was we saying?
Talking about Brandy and Monica.
Oh, you said you can relate to what?
I can relate to Brandy and her awkwardness because I'm awkward.
Okay.
Yeah,
so, I think that Brandy was everybody talking about y'all trying to put two black people together. Let me tell you something. They don't like each other. That is what it is. And I don't think everybody has to like each other. I'm one of them people that feel like we can be in a room together. I don't have to like you as long as you respect me. That's fine. But Brandy is awkward, but she was just throwing little stuff, and I'm like, Monica might walk out and get the chopper at any moment. So we need to really back, Brandy, really back.
No, like she said, she got people for that now. Her brother was sitting right
Did
over
she say
there.
that? I got people
Her
for
brother
that.
was right over there, and he stay ready. Okay,
You know her brother be in the cut all the time, honey. He don't say much.
but
He don't
baby,
say much. But I appreciated Brandy's, like, I think Brandy made it interesting because I love Monica. Like, I love her. I follow her. I do all the things. But I just feel like she was so dry. And it's just like, I get it. Like, you lay back this and this and this. But Brandy was just making it entertaining for me. So I did appreciate that. Was being shady. Every time she asked Monica to sing, I think that was being a little shady. Oh, you're not gonna join in? You're not gonna join it? No, right. She's not.
But what about the group? She said, we're a group.
No, we're not.
A group.
Monica
no group.
said, no, we're not.
We no group. Said we sang Boys Mine. Oh,
Monica said, I'm not attached to your name. Don't put that on me, baby. I said, damn, that was rude, Monica. Now I love you because I feel like I relate to Monica more. I feel like
that's your cousin.
Yeah, but
I feel like Monica's everybody's homegirl. Like,
yeah, I just feel like as a person, like I feel like if I had to pick who I would be in the situation, I would probably be Monica. But I mean, I'm not saying that I'm always right. Like I would probably watch it back, like, damn, Tequila, why was you doing that? Like I just feel like that's how I'm watching Monica. Like, girl, what? Why are you so?
Listen.
Brandy came off like she was really just trying to make the conversation.
She came off genuine, even though she was awkward. I felt like she was genuine.
She was being genuine. Like I think she was genuinely excited that they were there doing this.
Monica acting like Brandy punched her in the face instead of the other way around.
Right? Because if it would have been me that got punched in the face, I would have been one sitting up there with the attitude. My next song is, and I feel like the way they was trying to talk about their next song is like, listen, I started off at 12. I started off at 14. Like they are.
Well, me and Babyface. Oh, well, me and Timberland and Missy. Oh, well, I was 12. Oh, well,
like they were trying to one up each other. Like something I didn't know about Monica.
Well, I got a poem for this.
Huh?
She had a poem for everything.
Listen. Again,
when she couldn't find that poem, I was like, look at God.
Baby.
Okay.
There was nobody but God. That was divine intervention.
Brandy,
I was tired of her in that notebook.
Like, that's the one thing that I hate.
The poem.
Yeah.
They said Moesha Angelou.
She was dressed like it. Somebody was like, look at her dressed like a mini what's her name? Aunt Dale.
No, Andale.
Andale. Moesha Angelou.
That's what they call her.
Listen, I love Brandy. Brandy, one of her albums was like she was the first one of the first albums I ever had, and I used to listen to her front cover, back cover, like hands down. Like
I already know my go-to song.
Like, one of my friends was like, y'all wasn't listening to no Brandy on no road. I said, who? I said, baby, I had that CD player queued up on them field trips, okay?
Like, which one was it?
I feel like with Monica, like...
Never Say Never?
Yeah, Never Say Never.
Okay.
I feel like with Monica, like, I didn't relate to her music, or I didn't get into, like, really her music until I was, teenage.
Much older, yeah.
Because she's singing about grown woman problems, like
they said, I didn't know what that was.
Somebody said on Twitter that she was singing old school auntie songs off that dark liquor at 12 years old. And I said, that's perfect. Exactly.
Yes. So all my friends who said they was Team Monica, I was like, y'all was just ratchet. Because, baby, no, I'm thinking about my best friend.
I love the songs. Don't get me wrong.
No, I mean, yeah. Her hit songs, of course. But I said I don't have no, like, memories to them like I have with Brandy's music. Because I couldn't relate to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could really understand and relate to Brandy's music and make a connection. Where with Monica, I ain't know what she was talking about.
Why I Love You So Much. Like, the fact that she was singing that at 12, like, I'm like...
crazy. That's when she said that, I was like, wow.
Well, I already knew that's how old she was when she was singing. But I was just like, I don't understand. Like, but anyway...
Right.
Yeah, I think I was
Brandy.
I think the music was good. I think the interaction could have been better, but
yeah, the interaction definitely could have been better.
it
That's
still
why I
might
really
be
wouldn't
top
say
3.
it was like the best verses. I think it was a good verses.
I think it may be top 3, top 4 for me, because Jonte and Neo and Lil Pain, Lil Jon and T-Pain. Those are my 2 favorite ones.
Still ain't seen none of them.
Go watch them,
Like the
because
first
see
one.
they
I
were
really
doing
want
that.
to see Jonte and Neo because like their pens are like dope.
Yes, and I'm like, y'all are
That's
producers / writers, so
Yeah.
all we're gonna hear is hits. Like with these artists, we're gonna have to hear some B-sides. Like we're gonna have to hear some album cuts. And if you didn't
Right.
listen to the album, it's just like, okay, it's cool. But Jonte and Neo hits. Jonte had 20 hits. Like it was no.
It was no
Like,
like, oh, what was this? Oh, that was cute. No, it was none of that.
And then I didn't even know who he was before, so it was just like a shocking, like, I was just like, wait, what? Like, I knew he wrote like something for Mariah and stuff just because of the battle. When he was announced, like they was like, oh, this is him. But when he was playing that, baby, that was my favorite. Well, it was a tie between him and them, and then Lil Jon and T-Pain. The energy in that one was just everything, because T-Pain is hilarious. Like, y'all better give T-Pain his flowers while he here. Because
who was that? Who was that didn't want to do a song with T-Pain? What rapper was that?
Oh, when he fell asleep in the studio?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Was it Travis Scott? Don't get me the line.
Oh, it might have been Travis. Yep, I think so.
But
And we don't know these people out here. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I really had though. The battle was cool. I'm just ready for the next one. See who the next people gonna be. Hopefully it's some producers or writers or somebody.
Y'all ain't here for Keisha Cole and Ashanti.
Well, I'm Team Ashanti. Everybody Team Keisha. And I'm like, who? I'm Team Ashanti. Y'all not... Just because Ashanti can't sing don't mean she ain't had them hits. Y'all better put some respect on her name.
She did have hits.
Listen, they say Keisha can't sing.
No, exactly. I'm about to say,
Okay.
They both got hits though.
So yeah, I don't want to hear it. And I feel like Ashanti can sing.
Nah, she can't sing. She has certain songs that she's okay at, but she can't sing. Nah.
She got hits, but nah,
she
can't
that
sing.
talking sing.
But that's not singing to me. I can't. Like Sierra, I don't think she could sing. Like you can hold a tune, but you can't sing. Like,
no,
but it's fine. Whatever works for you. But I do want to say Monica killed Keisha Cole on her own song. Trust. Monica.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But you know, that's a little low budget. I think Versus has elevated from those. They should have came on in the beginning, like when it wasn't really people. Now it's just like, who want to see Ashanti and Keisha Cole? Like,
right.
We don't want to see that.
They
I
just
was
go-
saying, because I was thinking, because I know we were talking afterwards, Tequila, and I was thinking who could go against Mary, and I was like, the only person that I think I could put against Mary is Fantasia. I think Mary would still like wash her for hit, but I think when it comes to like
why you gonna put me in this position? Why you gonna put me in this position?
Artistry, I think they match up. They like head and head.
First of all, you brought up Mary J. Blige because you want my hot take. Let me tell you something. If it ain't old Mary, I don't want to hear it.
And she got enough. She got enough to wash anybody with old Mary.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what I'm
think.
saying.
I don't
feel
think
like she's
Fantasia's
still
catalog. I don't think Fantasia catalog. And I love Fantasia. I love her, but her catalog is not what she got. She can't do 20 songs. She can't do 20.
They don't sound
nobody
good.
can do 20. I think so.
Fantasia, name 10. Name 10 songs.
I can't name 10. I can't name 10. But
Baby
I think
Mama.
How you gonna say she got 20?
Because I looked it up and she had about 20.
20 hits, not songs. We know she got 20 songs.
No, 20 hits. That's what Google said.
Let's bet money.
Baby Mama and When I See You.
Top hits.
Let me see if I know. I bet you she don't have 20. Not 20.
I didn't say 20. I said enough.
No,
No, because I
About
said
20.
she
Okay,
don't have
1,
20,
2,
and you
3,
said yes,
4,
she
5,
does.
6, 7, 8,
Name
9,
them.
10. 10. All right, I see 10 right here. Free Yourself, I Believe, Bittersweet, Only One You, Hood Boy, Lose to Win, Collard Greens and
Lose to
Cornbread,
Win.
Lose. That's the same one. When I See You.
Hood Boy is not a hit.
I know 4 of them.
Only You is not a hit. That's not a hit.
What's Only You?
That's what they got. Bittersweet, Free Yourself.
Actually, she doesn't have 20. That was our argument. You didn't even name 20.
And this is what they said, top hits. I'm going off what Google said.
I understand that, but I said she doesn't have 20, and you said yes, she does because you looked it up.
I said,
and
about
I'm telling
20.
you, out of the 10 that you just named, those ain't even hit. So,
well, I'm just going what they have here listed.
Well, use your own judgment. They
said she got about 16 songs that were the 4 top. They were top hits. They made the Billboard.
Just because you number 300 on the Billboard don't mean that it's a hit. Any song could enter the Billboard.
Listen, it wasn't. I'm just going off artistry, good vibe, good 2 people to see, somebody to match against Mary. That's all I'm saying. I feel like the style music, especially when Mary moved into
maybe because they shout the same. They can shout. Both of them can shout.
That's what I'm saying. I'm feeling like artistry. They could just go head to head.
I don't even think they could do that because to me, Mary J. Blige can't sing. So
no, I'm talking about shout like when they be dancing.
But I'm saying like as a good matchup, dancing. Like I don't.
And as far as like entertainment,
Mary J. Blige don't seem like she'll be entertaining on the stage, yeah, but like in a setting like that, honey, she'll be Monica.
I was about to say she's Monica.
She'll be Brandy. I don't think that'll work at all.
No, I think Fantasia be real low key. She be like,
hell nah.
She be like, yes, y'all.
Yeah, in the first 5 minutes, but a 3-hour battle, she gonna turn, and her with their songs playing. No, Fantasia gonna turn up. Trust me. But I don't know who can go against Mary J. Blige, but
nobody.
Yeah,
that's what we said.
She was by herself coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we had to talk about today in our Hot Potted segment. That is our hot topics, all things trending going on in the world. Moving on, you want to do movies and films, or you just want to do like a random? I have some random.
We ain't really got to talk too much about movie and films. I did not watch Lovecraft Country because I couldn't sign in. So we'll try again next week. But I really don't want to talk about that. Really, you got something?
The only thing I got, Milan comes out tomorrow on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, that's good. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna watch it.
And that's really the only thing I did have.
I have started a new show. Well, it's not. I don't think it's new, but I started Ambitions.
Sirdre what he's been watching.
Ambitions on Stars.
Barney.
All right,
that's the battle we need to talk about. They're talking about Barney versus Elmo. Barney versus
Barney.
Y'all better put some respect on Barney now. Y'all got us out here
messed up.
They really got us being this like anybody. If anybody go beat Barney, ain't gonna be nobody.
Period.
Nobody.
Period.
And then he had a diverse choir.
Exactly.
I mean, he's changed them out. He had a mass choir. He had an ensemble. Choir practice on Wednesday was different than on Monday. Like.
I see Barney. I used to have a Barney stuffed animal, and I let my cousin borrow it. I'm still mad.
I got mine. You want mine?
I want my Barney stuffed animal bag.
I got 70 stuffed animals in the storage. You want one?
Girl, let me get.
I got Barney. I got Baby Bop. All them. Guess what? I don't got no damn Elmo.
Right.
I did like Elmo. I remember I had an Elmo book bag for 5th grade. That was a little too old.
I ain't never really rocked with Elmo like that. Like Barney was Honestly, I didn't even watch kid shows like that, but Barney was the show.
Barney
like,
was it, wasn't it?
That was the one I watched. I
And
didn't
then
watch Sesame Street like that unless it was in school. But Barney,
Yeah, I definitely watched Barney.
when BJ used to come on there,
Who?
yes,
BJ was like, see, BJ was like Lil Jon. Like, that was his special feature. Like, Barney and Baby Bot could really hold their own, but like when BJ came on, it was like a next turn up. It was.
but that's true. That is so
Barney
true.
was my show.
But
That
yeah,
and that and Lamb Chop. Them was my two favorites.
I ain't really get down with Lamb Chop. I mean, I watched, but it wasn't like I ain't go up. For
I was
Lamb
so
Chop.
sad when they said the person that played Lamb Chop passed away.
Who, Sherry? She had them tight curls. Them curls, them curls been, huh?
She was low key black.
No.
That was a black woman hairstyle.
No.
She had them roller set. She had a fresh roller set.
Them curls been tight. That was a Jew fro.
Y'all is crazy.
That's the kind of fro Jimmy had on Degrassi. Ain't it? It was just cherry blonde.
That's all it was. That's all it was. She had
y'all got me
bleach
crying.
on hers.
Oh my God.
All right. You want to shout out any shows, Sirdre, that you've been watching?
Ooh.
I ain't been watching nothing at all other than Sister yesterday.
Oh,
Me too.
yes.
I've been watching that all week.
Yep, Sister yesterday. Well, whenever it came on Netflix, and then maybe another reason why I didn't rock with Moesha. I mean, what the girl name is? Brandy. Because Moesha had got on my nerves.
She was
how
trash.
Ungrateful she. Every time I think about her, I think about that Saturn she ain't take.
That shit was fly too.
And Frank had got her that brand new car.
Listen, I didn't realize how messed up Moesha really was.
Ungrateful.
Until now, yes. She was.
I didn't know why I was watching, but like, I did watch Moesha other than, cause it used to come on one of the black shows, TV
UPN.
So I started realizing like, what the world? But Sister still holds up, baby.
It
like
does.
that.
We already talked about how we feel about Sister.
I've been watching it since it came back on Netflix, and I'm like, this is still fighting, baby. Jackie, Lisa.
Listen.
She is the show. She is the show. Okay,
That's
sister and mama. I love it. Let me just touch on something with Married at First Sight really quickly for those of our listeners who watch. Christina. Oh, Ashley, Henry don't walk down on her ass. The one that don't talk, Henry don't walk down on her ass. She's stopping production, Ashley. Like, well,
he don't like her.
Is he gonna say something? Because I'm just carrying this phone. He's like, we eating dinner. Like, bitch, I'm trying to eat, and you talking about holding the conversation. So he said, you know what? I'm out. That's all I really got to say about that. Dang, we still counting down. What does Zoom got going on?
Today they ain't letting us be great, honey. They ain't letting us be great. But anyways,
but yeah, that's
how we move into our next segment, which is our new segment. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor. Y'all heard the ad in the beginning, Anchor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. But just a special shout out to all our listenerships. Y'all know we are on 7 different platforms. If you want to know what those platforms are, visit us at anchor.fm/Just Poddin. And you can check out all our different platforms. Some are Apple Podcasts, Anchor, of course, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Again, you can check those out on anchor.fm/Just Poddin. Also, shout out to our listenership on YouTube, because we are there. We see y'all coming over the Himalayas. And yes, and you guys can always visit us at anchor.fm/Just Poddin. to find out other ways to support our podcast. And y'all can also leave us a voicemail. So if y'all want to be featured up on the podcast, y'all can leave us a voicemail and we'll play it here on the podcast and we'll show y'all some love. And speaking of, let me give, you know what, Tequila, go ahead and tell everybody what they should do. If they want to be a part of the Just Poddin family, I got something for y'all because y'all ain't been believing us. Go ahead. Tell them what they should do.
Well, y'all know my line is just y'all need to drop down in the comments and say what y'all got to say. But hold on. I ain't know about the email that we had a few podcasts back. Now we got this voicemail that I don't know about. What's going on?
Y'all can leave us a voicemail. Okay.
Y'all can email us too at what is it?
justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com.
There you go.
It's all up in the description box, baby.
There you go.
Hold on, I want to give a special shout out to one of our viewerships. I just gotta find it. Hold up.
Let me find out. Let me call and leave a message on my line now.
Leave a message. Go leave us a message. All y'all got to do.
I'm gonna go sing some
anchor.fm/Just Say Just Poddin.
Oh, can we leave like a message? You know, like have Brandy playing in the background. I would like to, hey y'all, you know this the Just Poddin Podcast. Just drop us a quick line real quick. Can we do that or no?
Y'all need to do that. I approve.
I have to look into that.
Girl, because it's going to be popping if we can. Y'all know
I'm have to look into that.
That music be blasting. You could barely hear the person.
Did you used to do that?
I did.
Oh,
and my mama had one. My mama had one for the house phone.
She had one for the house phone. I used to be like, Mama, can I do one for the house phone?
Yeah, my mom would never let me talk on the chat.
I'm dead.
Like, y'all got these loud music. It'll be loud and they come turn down. Hey, you reached your girl Tequila. You know, I ain't here to pick up the phone, but just, I'm like, Lord. That's when it was lit, though. I missed the 90s.
Right.
Well, that was my voicemail in high school.
Oh.
What you talking about?
Who it was that? Hello? Hello? Hello?
That was probably yours, Sirdre.
I'm just playing. I'm like, oh, Lord. I used to hate that.
Sirdre. That's probably how yours was set up.
I always had music.
I did too.
Some music.
I think I did that. I might have.
You did not, because your voicemail is not even set up. Don't even try it.
Oh, hope to God.
Don't even try it.
Tell it.
Oh, hope to God.
Hold on, yeah. I had something special. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we be telling y'all to drop down in the comments. And I just be wanting people, you know, I want to show.
Somebody drop down in, because I'm talking about drop
down in the comments. Shout out. Wait, I see a new one too. Let me see, because, you know, we might be, but one of our viewerships, she dropped down in the comments. Shout out.
Girl, just say listeners.
She said, shout out to Kim Cook. We'll FaceTime you from the boat. Laughing emoji. We started this quarantine together and done been together the whole entire team.
Oh, that was a few podcasts ago.
Oh,
shout out to Kim.
And then, hold on.
Kim, my girl. Now, me and Kim be here. Like, we be seeing eye to eye every time. That's my girl.
And I think this is spam, honey. But this is Shannon Derrick. She just put fantastic, heart face, kissy face.
We take spam too at this point. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, shout out to y'all because y'all been dropping down in the comments. And we appreciate all the love, viewership, listenership. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, this is it. This is all I got going. I ain't been back to work. The landlord done told me I can't go back to work. So your girl is the podcast is all I got. So I just need y'all support, okay?
Girl, you better put
your cash trying to quit her job. We need y'all to support the podcast. Period.
You better put your cash out. Say your cash out one time because we ain't getting no money for no podcast. Come on, $sign what? Tell me your cash.
I think it's $.
Don't think now. Don't be giving somebody else money.
She always be
Right.
thinking.
I don't even know it. Let me put it up on the screen for y'all to just scan.
Girl, ain't nobody watching. You gonna have to say it.
Oh, you right. $. It's just Kim, right? She be like, I'm y'all one viewer. $. BURGESS1. You heard me? We out
$sign
Burgess 1.
All right, back to the episode. So I got a new segment. Remember our segment where I just read random tweets or just random stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's
I like that segment. That was nice. That was a nice segment.
So y'all need to help us come up with a segment name.
And I'm feeling a little tipsy now, baby. I'm ready to answer some questions, honey.
I need to drag somebody on the podcast, but I'm gonna just drag him afterwards.
Well, Robert.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna say the name. I don't care.
What Brandon did.
So we are in our random hypothetical question segment where I ask.
Let me tell y'all, we just talked for 20 minutes. And somebody didn't hit the record. But I'm not gonna say who. It's 2 people in here. It was 3 people. I'm not gonna say who. It could have been me. Didn't hit the record button, so y'all missed out on some content. But it's okay because we're gonna bring it. So let's go. Come on.
Bye. All right, so
give yourself up, guilty.
Bye. We're just gonna act like nothing happened. You know, we just back from a break, paying some bills.
No, because you know you ain't gonna edit out that other part.
You just gotta shove people into the oven. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
I didn't shove you in the oven. You shoving yourself. See how black people do? I was trying to be.
She put that extra bit of little brown sugar, honey. She said she wanted real caramel, not alive. She wanted real good.
Yeah, now she recording.
Listen, did you see Stove Top Kisses video with Cam and them baked beans?
Couldn't get through it. Go ahead. What's the question?
Okay. So, question.
Yeah.
On your wedding day, you find out that your partner had an affair. When you confront them about it, they swear it's all over and you believe them. The wedding is paid for and your guests have started to arrive. Would you end the relationship?
Who going first? Because you about to ask my same question.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you go.
Wedding day, affair. They ain't married yet. What affair?
Oh, that wasn't my question.
Oh,
okay.
So you going along with it?
I'm gonna marry. Because
single until marriage.
Now that wouldn't be my behavior. That wouldn't be my behavior. And I would have hoped that she would have been completely exclusive, but also like I love this woman I'm about to marry.
That is real big.
So like, you know, I love this woman I'm about to marry, and so hey, we about to try this out. We about to try it out. And so like I won't be at the point to where I'm not gonna trust you, because it takes a lot for me to trust somebody.
Right.
But it also,
so if they done cheated, they've been having an affair with you, and it ain't like.
But listen, it also takes.
While. Huh? It's been a while. Like this ain't the first time offense. Like she's been having an affair. You're just.
So you want me to stop loving her? And
no. I'm just. I'm just asking.
You want me to give up on love, Shawty?
Shoot, that's why I have. Shoot, let's be honest.
Because I mean, like,
okay. Wow, I was not ready for that.
Now,
I mean, you wouldn't have like no. So
I just had a question as to when it was, how long it was.
Yeah.
Like,
None of that would even matter, just because it does say you do believe them. So you
wait, hold on. You found out on your wedding day?
Yeah, so you found out on your wedding day that they had an affair, and you believe them because they say we're done. So that lets me know that they've been having an affair, and their last time had to be fairly recent before the wedding.
Why did it have to be fairly recent?
Yeah, just because it's done don't mean it could. That it just depends on how you interpret it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say it was
it lets
months
me know
ago.
that even if it wasn't up to the wedding, it lets me know that you had it there had been some time. So I think my thing would be like, I would have to know at least when.
Yeah, because an affair mean it was more than one.
Yeah. And it was like, was it pre-ring? Was it pre-ring, or was it before ring? Like after ring? Because that makes a difference too.
Let me tell you something. I think, honestly, I can't even answer this because I don't even know how I'll be feeling. But off the simple fact that everything is paid for, I'm just probably trying to turn up at this point. Like, whether I sign the paperwork after, I don't know.
Y'all, you know how we do. You know how we do. We already married. We got married 2 weeks ago. We not.
You already went to the courthouse and got the paperwork.
We already done signed the papers and stuff like that.
To put his name on it.
This is just the party. This is just the party.
I will. That's what I will do. I'd be like,
well, I also think I would be pissed that you're telling me this on my wedding night. Like,
I'm gonna be mad.
If you are gonna tell me, either tell me weeks or months before, or just, I would rather you wait, honestly, because you're messing up my day.
Because I feel like now I'm in due for a whole nother wedding. We gonna go out here and turn up and drink all of this liquor and stuff like that.
But you know what? I don't even think I could fake it, honestly. Like, I'm saying I would want to turn up, but I don't even think I could fake it. Like,
well, I would be turning up in my head. Like, you know how you like, when you mad at your dude, you like, oh, I'm gonna go out hang out with my girlfriends and we gonna turn up. Like, I think I would be on that vibe. No,
girl, you know I can't hide my emotions. If I'm mad, if
there you go.
You know, I'm just quiet. You know I can't hide my frustration.
I'm gonna love the hell out of you, but I'm gonna be mad. We gonna get married, but like, they gonna know at first dance. They gonna know when it's gonna know because I wear my feelings on my sleeves.
I feel. Oh, that was The Best Man.
That was The Best Man. It was also a white movie. I think it was The Wedding.
Oh, I know the black movies. I don't know the white movies.
Me, that's all I know. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, because I'm writing some books right now, but it's children's books. But I was like, I'm writing children's books. But I was like, dang, if I was to write a book, I'll probably be Harper. I would be Harper. I would be, but in undergrad I wrote a paper on that about
really?
Like, I wrote a paper on that in my modern day blaxploitation classes. So like, and I wrote on The Best Man.
Wow.
I wrote on The Best Man, and we had to compare one of those movies to, like, you know, my friend group at the time and stuff like that, and I wrote on that, and I was like, dang, I would be Harper.
Why would you be Harper, Sirdre?
You seen the book.
You your best friend girl.
No, but
tell me more.
That's what Harper did.
Next question, though. That scenario.
Oh, I do want to say I don't think cheating is a deal breaker in a relationship. I might be in the minority, but I think it depends on. Well, I'm not saying that I want somebody just cheating on me. I don't want anybody to cheat on me. Let me be clear. But I feel like if I'm in love, I'm in this relationship, and somebody like goes somewhere, the dude goes somewhere, he out, and he just slip up one time. It's just, you know, it's no emotional connection. He just F her one time. Not saying that it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be work to get me to trust you again, because I don't trust people. That's part of the reason why I'm single. And so I don't think it's a deal. Now it can be a deal breaker. Let me say that.
Oh,
But
definitely.
I'm saying I don't think every single time it's just like an automatic, oh, we're done.
Yeah, I think sometimes too, I gotta look at this situation because I was thinking if like
Right.
I were like Tasha and Ghost, for instance, like I feel like Ghost was
Oh,
put
that's done deal.
well, like, but also I feel like Tasha kind of added to that, like because she wasn't being supportive, and so I can see how just
Oh no,
on the
I don't agree with that. I don't agree. My
no,
thing
I
is,
know. I think like him cheating was no, like completely wrong. But I think sometimes like if I'm coming home and I'm saying to my husband like, hey, this is my dream, I want to do this, and my husband's not supportive of that, but I know in my heart that's where I want to move forward, and then I meet a friend that's nothing but encouraging and pushing me in that direction. I'm not saying that it's right to go on and cheat. I still feel like within your marriage, you should still be able to communicate with your partner and to tell
exactly.
them that, listen, this is the way I'm feeling, and this is the way I feel like, you're not being supportive of me. I feel like that should be the number one thing you should do is just communicate with your spouse. But I could see how that could be hard to come home to every day and feel like,
Yeah,
even if,
I ain't with that. Nah, I could see how it is hard, but I'm not gonna like I feel like that's blaming Tasha because that's why he cheated. And I'm like, look, marriage is hard. Like you're gonna have issues. Just because you have one issue, I don't think you should go out and F the other.
Right. Because I
So
feel like that, like I'm invested in a person
right,
by the time I'm proposing.
right.
Like I'm already invested in this person by the time I'm proposing. But for her to tell me the day
I don't know what's
that
wrong
we're
with
getting
that.
married, we go married, but like we going to counseling instead of going on our honeymoon. Like,
oh, I'm
I
going
like
feel
on
like
my
to me we
honeymoon.
should have already been in counseling. Like, why did
oh,
they
we
go for
going,
marriage counseling?
yeah, we going
Like
back, we going
before
back,
premarital
Because niggas
counseling.
lie.
we going back,
So
we going back. So what about Issa and Lawrence?
I feel like that's different. I feel like that wasn't cheating because they weren't together.
What? Yes, they was.
Not when he got Condola pregnant.
No,
No,
season
we talking
one.
about Issa cheating.
Oh,
I didn't
like
agree. Like everybody was, F Lawrence and Team Issa. I did not agree with Issa cheating because, like I said, if we're having problems in our relationship, that's one
it
thing.
should
That
have been
doesn't go
the
out.
communication that they had at that dinner before they started, hanging out and getting back together. That's the communication they should have tried to have when
Right.
Issa was feeling a different type of way. I can totally, like I said, I can see, what I'm
But
saying? Where
Issa sought that out because she messaged Daniel on Facebook. If she message him back, that I feel like it was pre-planned that cheating. Like
Yeah,
you knew you was getting into now I would have just left Lawrence ass at this point because you on the couch for 3-4 years. I ain't got time for that. You get your stuff together, then come on back because I ain't about to be holding up my life for you. I would have just left, me personally, because I just feel like. And then you going with somebody you have feelings with already. It's not like Daniel's a random person. Like this
right.
is ex. That's another layer to me.
yeah,
Like
that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. It would depend with me if I could marry, because I would be like, who did you cheat with? You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody
yeah,
like a
that's
friend, somebody
true.
that you had rapport with, like what
Somebody that be
says
in my
what says we
face every day.
don't go through a situation in our marriage and you find yourself at the bar and they right next to you and you find yourself like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that. I feel like some stuff, yes, you can get through, but I'm not about to just jump into a marriage knowing now that we have a big problem because I know that marriage
But the wedding
is going
paid
to magnify
for.
it.
Like what we gonna do? What we gonna do with all this food, baby? I'm eating, honey. I'm
No, that's
eating.
what I said. I really think I would just have to go outside and turn up and be like,
Yeah.
that whatever with the party. But I guess now looking at the scenario, we haven't even done the whole ceremony part. So I don't even know. I would say no. I don't think I could. And even just looking at my personal lifestyle, I'm thinking about me and my future husband. Like, well, that wouldn't be my future husband, but somebody I'm engaged to. I found out on the wedding day that you done been, having affairs, sleeping with somebody else, having a whole relationship, I'm gonna be like, Ninja, like, I ain't been doing nothing. I'm over here saving myself.
Would you tell your bridesmaids or your family?
I don't think I would say there, because I wouldn't want things to escalate. Like,
I don't tell me.
Huh? Yeah, like I don't want things to get out of order. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, like you said, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to make nobody else feel embarrassed.
I feel like
I would already feel embarrassed, people knowing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I would have to.
I'm gonna tell somebody.
Cause you would need
if I say
no,
just because my emotions, like, you gonna see something's wrong, like, and I'm not gonna be able to lie. So I'm gonna have to, like, look, this is what it is. Like, I don't know. The wedding would be delayed, because if I did go through it, it's gonna take some hours. Like, people probably be done left by the time.
Listen,
we got married in the back. We just going to the reception. They got married in the back. They need
now. Can we skip the ceremony and let's go on to the reception?
Like
right.
I would like, let's go to the reception. We about to party. We about to turn up, and that's it. But yeah, I don't think I could go with it, just because I'm like,
I don't know.
We said we were saving ourselves. Now, I'm not saying we might not be able to work back towards it.
Oh, because you saving yourself for marriage, so that's gonna be a whole nother layer for you.
So for me, it's like, no, we supposed to be devoted for each other. Like, now I've been waiting, nigga. I've been waiting on you, and
I didn't even think about that, Ashley. Yeah, you got another layer that I ain't got to worry about, because I don't think that's what I'm doing. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So I just feel like with me, it would be just a no, and it would really hurt me, because for me to get in a relationship so that got me to a wedding day,
miracle, baby.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna hurt me. Y'all already know how I feel about the LOV. Anyway, I get that, baby. I'm gonna be looking at Jesus like,
you real for real.
You funny. You funny.
Jesus, is that you? It got to be, because it can't be nobody else. Okay,
you funny. I'm about to be like, because you was real clear about this whole celibacy thing. When I came to you about my career, when I came to you about this, Jesus, you wasn't talking nothing. That celibacy, you was.
See, I ain't heard him on that part.
You was
he didn't come to me personally.
You was thunder and lightning. So I'm trying to figure out, how did we get here? How did we get here? Listen, I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't do it. Because I just don't believe that, I think it's great for all the people that has gone through their turmoils and stuff in relationships and, come back on top. Big ups, kudos, great, love it.
Ain't for me.
I love it, but it's not for me. I don't feel like you have to be dragged through the mud. You have to be broken down in a relationship to be built back up. I think you can build your foundation strongly, and y'all can continue to build the layers. I don't think it has to be, oh baby, somebody out here, there's been a rocky foundation from the start, and y'all crumble, and then you're like, oh, let's rebuild. No, I don't think you have to go through that with your partner.
I 100% agree, and I really think that it's put on Black women a lot, i.e. ride or die chick. Like, dudes always like, oh, that's my ride or die. Let me tell you something, I'm not riding or dying with some unloyal, unfaithful ass dude. Like, I just feel like it's just always put on us. I can't speak for no other race, because I ain't them. I'm Black, and I'm a woman. So I just feel like it's always like, oh, she stayed down. Oh, she did this, she did that. So it's just like, okay, yes, I will hold you down, but it's not expected that you should put me through all this BS just for me to stick around to get the love I deserve. No, you should be
agree with that.
You should be giving me the love that I deserve from the beginning.
Always.
I feel like it is men out there. Like, I know Black men get a bad rap. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
Trash, but some of them is trash.
Because I was about to say Black men don't cheat, but then
well, they do.
Black men and
shout
Black
out to
men,
Lil Duval and Charlamagne.
Black men and Black men preachers cheat.
Oh my God, Pastor John, what is wrong? You know what? I ain't even about to get into it. But
So
yeah,
so I was listening because I had to click on one of them YouTube things to hear what was going on.
Oh girl,
This was like a couple of weeks ago when
it
it came out. When I clicked on the little link or whatever, the video. And so the lady broke it down, and I was like, you know what? I think she's
Tasha K.
I don't know who it was. I didn't.
It was Tasha K.
But she was just saying like she thinks he wants like out of the relationship, so he just keep cheating because he's trying to like force her hand, basically. But she on the other hand is thinking like, I've been your ride or die. I've been here since you ain't have nothing. I've done birthed your kids. I don't think all of this. So I'm gonna stay with you, or kind of situation. And so that's why she was saying why she keeps thinking he's cheating. So
I think he's cheating because he cannot help himself. Because I feel like
them women is throwing it.
I feel like your wife has stayed this long. You know she gonna stay, and why would you put yourself through that embarrassment just to get her to leave? I feel like he legit cannot help himself.
He needs some help.
Cannot help it, and you need to get help. And women too. I'm not about to say it's just on men. Like some people just cannot help but to be a cheater. Like that's just who they are. And I feel like he's one of them, and that is absolutely ridiculous. Like,
he can't help it. But Avenger, what's her name?
Adventure.
Yeah, I done made her a character.
Avatar, baby.
She ain't going nowhere.
She's not going anywhere.
And you know, I love black women. I love black women. She ain't going nowhere. She need to leave. Cause she does, but she go get her healing. She go get her healing while she with him. And when she decide to walk away, she gonna walk away, and she gonna be completely fine. If she decide to do that.
Yeah, I don't think she gonna leave.
If she decide to do that.
But that was so sad.
What we spend half our time doing. Okay, we can go to the next question now because we was done. If you got another one.
I do. I have like a whole little list. Oh well,
we have part 1 and part 2, baby. These some good questions though.
Well, the other one that I had was kind of, you brought it up last week when we were talking about love at first sight, and
what I say, girl? Because I don't remember what I be talking about.
Woody and
okay, Amani,
and Woody was saying he wouldn't like it if Amani cut her hair. So, Sirdre, would you be?
Wait, let me set it up. Because let me get some context. So, Woody said that. So they was just like, he was like, if she come home and her hair is cut, that's gonna be a problem for me. Like she can't just be out there cutting her hair and not telling me about it. It started off with her not being able to do it to her talking to him about it first. But at first he was saying, no, she can't do that. If I don't want her to do it, basically, no, it don't need to be done. So how do you feel about a woman changing their physical appearance when they're in a relationship with you?
I'm not in a relationship with you because 100% because of your physical appearance. Because I'm gonna be true. Like I'm in a relationship because I am physically attracted to you, but that's not the only reason I'm in a relationship with you.
And it was crazy because right before that they asked Pastor Kyle. It is Pastor, not
yes. I meant to text you.
Pastor Kyle had asked him, why do you like her? Like, what attracts you to her? And he said her honesty, because she's able to, not be filtered and tell him things like openly and honesty. He loves it. And then the next thing was, oh, well, if you cut your hair, then no, it's going to be a problem. But then Pastor Kyle said, okay, what if she loses her hair due to chemo? Like, oh, well, that's no problem. Like, I'm still going to. No, like it's not, because he was just like, I need to be physically attractive. What if you cut your hair and I'm not physically attractive? Okay, when the chemo comes in, it's like, oh, well, that's no problem. So it's just like, no, you can't
Yeah.
Like, well, I appreciate that.
Either way.
Tell you something, can't nobody tell me what to do. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna come to you and have a conversation like, oh, I'm thinking about doing this, but if you straight up like, no, you can't do that, it's not gonna work out. Like, it's just not, because it's like, I like you with a beard. Like, if I like you with a beard and you want to cut your beard, I'm be like, oh, I like you with a beard, but I cannot tell you like, no, you ain't cutting your beard.
That's your face. This your face.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. Like, you can do what you want to do. Like, if you're making a decision to do something for your body, then like, that's your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we can have a discussion about it, but at the end of the day, if you
we can have a discussion.
You know what I'm saying? You want to still move on it, then move on it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you're married for sure, then I feel like whatever it is, it can be a discussion. But baby.
And if I ain't worried about your beard, then you don't need to be worried about my hair, because people look totally different without their beard. So you can accept me without no hair if you got no beard. Like, if I'm okay with that. But I do understand, like, it can be a conversation. Like, I understand that. But at the end of the day, it's going to reside with that person who's making the physical change. Like, I'm not about to be, if I feel so close to this, like, you're not about to just tell me. That's just like dudes like, oh, I don't want you wearing weave. I had a dude tell me, oh, I don't want your hair like that. Oh, you don't? Okay, that's cool. Okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say a lot of dudes have been more receptive to, like, I guess, women in their natural hair, which is really cool.
They say that, but is it true? Is it?
I don't know. I haven't dated any.
You like the curly natural look. Y'all don't be liking that other natural look.
I like all of it. I like all of it.
You are,
but like, I also like it to be like it don't fit everybody.
See, that's what I'm saying. Right there. On the pause.
What you mean? My hair is my hair. And my hair is
exactly
beautiful. I might look like Little Bow Wow. You just don't know.
Pause, because I don't like when people say it don't fit everybody. Honestly, but I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when
it's my hair. How it don't fit me?
When natural first came out, I would be like, oh, like, everybody don't need to be going natural. But I had to grow, and I had to learn that this is what we were born with. This is what is supposed to be naturally grown out of my head. So I can't say, oh, you don't look right with that. That is your hair.
Not to say natural hair doesn't fit everybody, but like,
no, because that's what they were.
Because if that's how my hair grows
that's
out
what,
of my
and
scalp,
that's what I
it grows out of my scalp. I
that's
can't
what
help
I
that it looks like a
listen,
Brillo pad. I
that's
love
what
my
I
Brillo
said.
pad.
Oh, I ain't saying everybody look like Brillo pad. What I'm saying is, like, you know how some people get up in the morning. It could be natural hair. It could be perm hair. This can go for me too. I got a head full of hair, like, and
Don't show nobody your head. That's
almost got you.
I'm not, but like, I can't go out the house and not be looking presentable. And
so
I
think you mean, I don't think you mean natural doesn't fit anybody. I think
you just want the hair to be presentable,
ungroomed, like
groomed. Like, it needs to be like, and that's for anybody.
Yeah,
white
and
people.
Because you take pride in, like, grooming.
Yeah, I take pride in my appearance.
I don't know if that would be fault.
Well, my hair don't be groomed, honey.
I take pride in my.
It be like this.
That's groomed though.
Without the twist.
That is still groomed, even if it's pulled back into a nice pony. That's groomed.
Yeah.
It ain't.
That's groomed still.
Like, I feel like ungroomed or like was like, it's dirty, or it's like, it smells.
My hair be dirty.
Prime example.
It don't be smelling.
Prime example, when who was it? Which one of the twins? When when Tia and Tamara got them makeovers?
Probably Tamara. Oh, Tia. It was Tia.
And she had to put the hair. I was like, that girl, like.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I do feel like, you need to wear your hair how you want to wear it. Like, I don't care about. And I also feel like you want to wear weave, because dudes be the quickest ones. Like, I don't like all that weave. I don't like all that makeup, but quick to wipe up the person.
Units. No, I see y'all men coming out here with these units. I see.
No, I don't know nobody with them units. I'm speaking on people that I know. I don't know nobody.
I do.
Who?
I know people with units, and they are investing in them bad boys.
I don't know nobody with no unit.
Bruh, go ball.
But I was saying, like, they always be like, oh, I like your natural, but y'all be quick to just wipe up the person that wears weave all the time and makeup heavy, which I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with that because I feel like you do what you want to do to your appearance to make yourself feel good.
Yeah.
That's
but
right.
don't be out here like, oh, I'm team natural, and then all you sleep with, your baby mamas, all the people you talk to is the exact opposite. I don't understand that. I don't understand.
I like to switch up.
Whatever I want to do with my hair, period.
I like
but
to switch
ain't nobody got to
up.
worry about me cutting my hair because I'm done with that phase of my life.
I enjoy the switch up, and I enjoy lace fronts. That's an art, y'all. Like, I'd be amazed.
It really is. And
it's an art. Like, I'd be amazed. I can't tell you how many people I follow on Instagram just to see like before and after. So I'd be like, yo, like how? That stuff be looking like it's coming out the scalp.
What lace?
What lace? They be saying melted.
Okay. Looking like the scalp.
I don't know how they be doing all of that.
Me either, because I'm scared. It's too much maintenance for me.
It is. It's a lot of maintenance. All right. How y'all feel about not communication with your partner, but I guess not going long periods of time without talking to your partner? How you feel about that? Like, what's the maximum or the minimum time period? Like, could you go 24 hours without hearing from your partner? Or does it depend on the situation?
It depends on the situation.
And how would you react?
It depends on the situation. Communication is big for me. Big. I ain't got to talk to you 8 hours out the day. I ain't got to talk to you every hour out the day. But if you're my partner, first of all, if you're my partner, that means I'm pursuing you and I'm pursuing you for marriage at this age right now anyway. So like, I'm trying to talk to you every day. But like, say you somewhere, you go somewhere with your girls or something like that. I'm not, go. It's fine. And same for me if I'm going somewhere and I don't call, be okay with that. But if you call, I'm gonna answer. I'm not gonna ever be off limits to somebody that I'm pursuing. And so, yeah, I'm not gonna ever be off limits to somebody I'm pursuing.
So if your girl went on, let's just say, Monday, woke up, went to work, she just doesn't call you, text you, nothing. Like, you mad or not?
I'm not mad.
But did he text and she didn't reply? Because that's another,
that's a different thing right there.
Well, we just focusing on her not communicating with you.
Because it's like, okay, you ain't text me. That's how I be. You ain't call me.
That's what I'm saying. Let's focus on it. So Tuesday, let's say so then Tuesday come, you still haven't heard from her. Full day go by, you still haven't heard from her. Like, what are you doing? Are you calling her now? Are you like?
He probably would have called before.
I'm gonna be not called before Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Now, if I ain't heard, but I'm also like, if I ain't heard from her by Friday,
Eddie, what you about to say?
We done broke up. Clearly, we done broke up. And my feelings don't be hurt like that. So I'm like, oh well, I guess. Buying.
I guess it's over.
I'm buying 1 4 for 4. I'm gonna get both of them. Both of them gonna be for me.
What about you, Tequila? I know what you're gonna say, period. But go ahead and let the people know.
Listen, I need my alone time. Like, I don't be wanting to talk to nobody. Okay, I think it's situational. Let me be real for real. So, I feel like there are times where I turn my phone on airplane mode. I do not answer text messages. I do not answer phone calls. I do not do any of that. But I feel like I would, since I know I'm like that, I feel like my dude would know I'm like that too. I would have to communicate that and be like, okay, this is what I'm doing. Like, you might not hear from me, and I'm not going to do it for, 2 days or nothing like that. But it could be 24 hours. And it's just like, I don't want to, I'm just doing it from the flip side. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, that's just how I get. Like, I get in my moods like that. I did that yesterday or the day before, one of them days. I didn't respond to anybody because I'm not in the mood. Like, I just get like that. So I feel like if my dude didn't hit me up for 24 hours, and it depends on what stage in the relationship we're in. If we're in the first stage talking, you know what I'm saying? Cool, I don't care. Like, I really would not be tripping at all. Now, if we years in, or we're like committed in a committed relationship where I see you every day, I talk to you every day, and it's just this one day where I don't talk to you, as far as me not hitting you up at all, and then you not hitting me up at all, I don't think I would be tripping on that. Now, if I'm calling you and texting you and you're not answering, that's a different thing. Then it's just like, what's going on? But like I told you, Ashley, like, my mind goes straight to the heart. Like, I'm thinking something wrong. I'm thinking you dead. Yeah. I'm thinking you in jail. So I'm worried. Like, I'm not even thinking you cheating or nothing like that. Like, my mind don't even go to that. My mind goes straight scenario.
Yeah.
Especially black men out here, and that's all I'm with. Let me be clear, because I'm not gonna be with anybody else other than a black man. Like, my mind goes straight to the worst case scenario. So I'm like that even with my friends and my family. Like, if I call my mama and I call her and she ain't call me back within 24, 48 hours, I'm like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? Like, I'm just a worried person like that. So, but as far as being tripping, like, I wouldn't be tripping like, oh, where you been at? Like, what you been doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how I get. So it's just like, but I know you be tripping, Ashley. Tell them your side. Go ahead and tell them what you be doing.
No, why you had to do me like that? I was gonna
you got to tell it.
I was gonna agree with you, and I was gonna be like,
I
feel like for one, if I get in my ways too, where I just want to be alone, or don't want to really communicate with anybody. So I feel like that's something that if you're my dude, like you're my man, like you would know off top. I think, again, beginning stages, baby, I'm definitely not hitting you up. So if you not hitting me up, we're just not talking.
We all about to be single.
Right. Okay.
Cause we really don't be caring.
Like, at all. Like, when Sirdre said, oh, you ain't hit me about Friday, baby, you done ghosted me. Okay, like,
right.
This is over. Well, go ahead and move on.
I'm not reaching out anymore. Now, if we, like you said, in a committed relationship, we've been together, I think too, I'm gonna think like worst case scenario. And it really depends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Ashley will go crazy, honestly. I think
it really depends. Like, because I would have to go back to like our last conversation, and like I'd be like, did he have a little attitude? Is he being petty? Because I can be petty, and I'll be petty back.
I think you'll be.
I think I'm playing petty back. I am the type that might want to pull up, skirt, or whatever.
I ain't pulling up on you.
What kind of car that is?
skirt.
Rihanna.
Need some brakes. That's what hot is. Need some brakes.
Pulling up. Riri pulling
but,
up. I'm not pulling.
No, like I feel like though, and it also has to be like scenario, like if I'm in my career field, I'm gonna be away for some time.
You gonna be busy. You ain't gonna be worried about that.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm gonna be busy, but I feel like my dude would know that. My man is gonna know that. Okay, Ashley's gone to LA for this time period, so she's gonna be on set. I'm not gonna say I'm not going to hit him up during that duration of time, but I ain't gonna be having time to be sitting here texting you or calling you, where we have a whole film to shoot. I'm not gonna do that. So, I might hit you up sometimes when I'm offset because there might be somebody I want to talk to. So, hopefully, like Sirdre said, because I'm with you and I'm committed to you, I'm going to be available to you always. You know what I'm saying? But just know that during those time periods, it's going to be times where I'm going to be busy.
I ain't going to be available, honey. I'm not available.
And that's it. Like, I just feel like if you just know that's why I said what I said. Like,
but
I was on a late night and I was saying, I want somebody that just kind of understands like the industry or whatever. Like I was saying, I could be with
be Simone.
That's what y'all said last time. But I was also saying like I could be with somebody that is, makes less than me or, has his own business or whatever.
Not me, honey. I need rich, honey. I'm tired of working. I need somebody to pay these bills. So I'm just playing. I do want to say though.
Go ahead.
I do want to say, like, these are my views now. Now, if I meet, this is because I ain't never been infatuated with nobody. Like, let's be clear.
Very valid. Very valid.
You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm, like, in love,
everybody keeps saying we're going to switch up, we're going to change.
Yeah, Tony told me that the other week. You're going to meet somebody going to change your word. I'm like, okay, well, it ain't happened yet. So these are my feelings now. Now, if I meet somebody, don't come for me coming back to episode 21. You said no. If I meet somebody and I want to talk to them every 24 hours and it's a problem when it's not, then that's just, listen, people change. I just want to be clear. But as of Tequila right now in her life and her views right now, that's how I feel. But it could change. You never know. I might want to talk to somebody every day. Ain't happened yet.
Because I know I'm definitely not going to be that girl. Like, if I'm going on vacation with my friends, like, I might hit you up when we touch down, and that's all you're going to hear from me. Like,
I'm hit you up like, hey, how was your day? Cool. Like 5-10 minute conversation. I'm not going to be, or I think I would be like, oh, look at this. Like, FaceTiming you, like, look at the hotel room. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. But I'm not about to be like, oh, caked up. I'm not one of them caked up people. I'm on vacation, baby. I'll see you when I get
down. We getting our bags. We about to be on our way to the resort. All right, have a good time. All right.
Yeah, that's a text message right now.
Huh?
That's a text message.
I'm gonna call because you want to hear their voice. You never know. Like,
no, I'll call you when I get to the resort. But when I'm getting my bags and stuff, I ain't got time to be talking because niggas like to stay on the phone. They be acting like they don't be want to.
I might send that a text at the thing, but I'll give you a call, let you know that I'm there and I'm safe or whatever, and vice versa. But I'm not about to be every morning, good morning. Like, I'm on vacation with my girl. Why I got to call you every day and tell you how the day went? You're gonna hear about
it. Be single. They're not putting up with us. We're gonna
be single. Sirdre, are we wrong?
No, you ain't wrong.
You just said if your girl went on her.
I just said no. Expect that same.
With us.
Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. Expect the same. I just want to expect the same energy.
I just think it's communication. Like, he know we out with the girl, so it's cool. Like, but it's just like if you just disappear, and then like, wait till Friday, then him and his girl done. They over.
That's my thing. Like, if it's communication, you know where I'm going and I know where you're going. Like, you don't have to keep checking in with me. I
got a question. Now, okay, so we like, okay, it's fine, 24 hours, whatever. They not, okay, you don't talk to them. You might not even be calling them or texting them, but you see them on social media. Like,
what do I see them doing?
Just stories, like all kind of stories. They not doing nothing, they could just be in the house. But it's like, oh, so you on social media, but you can't hit your girl up. Like, how you feel?
I didn't come, like, I don't, he's just at home chilling.
Right.
And I'm calling him and then I check social media. I'm like,
no, you don't even have to be calling or texting. Like, so it's just like, it's been 24 hours. He has not called or texted you, but he is been on social media 24/7, like laughing at people, engaging in conversation, but he has not hit you up.
See,
I think
what,
that might be a problem for me.
see, what I do is, what I do with stuff like that, I be trying to, social media is weird for me. Facebook, I just got back on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff like that. I mute people that I talk to. I don't want to see what they post. Like, so I don't see no stories, and I don't, and like, only way I see their stories is if I go to their page.
Okay.
Because like,
That's a good take on it. I'm not doing it, but that's a really good take.
I do that because if not, then I'm gonna be checking for you, and it's gonna be unintentionally.
That's good. I think that's a smart idea, though.
It's gonna be unintentionally, just because I know how I am. Like, cause even though with the communication thing and like how we all want our space, but when I got a person, I got a person.
Yeah.
And so like I don't want to be like, I don't want to be that person that's checking for you because I stumbled across your Instagram story or your Snapchat story, and I'm like, oh dang, and then I'm getting in my feelings because I could get it.
I'm definitely
Because I can't get in them.
I'm definitely following the dude. I'm not watching you or nothing, but I'm following you. And I don't know if it would like, I don't know. I'll probably be like, oh, so you on social media, but then that thought of go 5 minutes later. It ain't like I'm harping on it like, oh, so this nigga could be. Like, I'm not doing all that.
I think I would just call. I would be like,
or I would call
I
and
would just
text.
call. Like, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
immediate.
true.
Like, I would just blow up. Like, I'd be like, that would make me realize, like, oh, I haven't talked to such and such today. So I would just call and like hit him up and be like, what you doing? I just seen your stories or whatever.
Oh, I ain't telling him I watched the story.
Well, he gonna
I'm one of the
see it.
people that be looking on the picture like, I don't want to click your story because you're going to see I watched it and I don't want you to know I watched
Oh,
it.
so
I'm one of
do that.
I'm me.
no, I'm gonna be like, what's up? Like, just like, what's up? Like, if you supposed to be my dude, like, what's up? And I mean, you know, I can see possibly you going one day without somebody. Like, it just depending what stage of a relationship, you know, you in.
Yeah, I agree.
I also, like, I don't want to be on the phone chopping it up with you if we ain't got nothing to talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. But I feel like it is, I mean, I have been in some situations. I just call them situations. None of them have been relationships ever. So I feel ever. So I feel like I've been in some situations where it's just like, I do not want to talk to dude on the phone, or it's just like, you know, we get off the phone, he texting what you doing. Like, I just talk to you, like stuff like that. But it has been situations where I do want to be on the phone with you, and we do, even if we don't have nothing per se to talk about, the conversation just flows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's ideal. And honestly, if I have that kind of relation, even if I do have that kind of situation, then I still might not want to talk to you every day. But I feel like it'll be like, oh, I wonder what he doing. Da, da, da. But I feel like I don't, in the beginning stage, I have to be really comfortable with you to text you or call you first, which I probably should work on, because I don't think it should all be. I know, Ashley, you agree with me about not texting and calling first. But I feel like I should work on that, because I feel like it should not be all up to the dude to initiate the conversation. Like, I don't think that's good. So I am working on that. But honey, in the beginning, I have to be very comfortable with you to call you or text you first. Like, it's just not.
I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna trip if I don't talk to you for a day. Now that second day roll around, and like I said, and we in, you know,
Ashley is gonna trip. She's gonna pull up. Like, Ashley is the type to pull up on you. Like, don't let this awkward girl. Like, don't let this awkward girl try to personality fool you. Ashley the type to pull up. I'm not the type to. I feel like people be getting us mixed up, because people probably think I'm the type. I'm not wasting my gas to come pull up on you to see what you doing. Like, you gonna do what you doing, because if I pull up and I see something, then what? Like, I'm not about to risk my freedom for you or some girl.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I see him on social media doing something, like, I might call, and then if you don't answer, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna want to be on the phone with him.
You're
and
gonna pull
other
up.
stuff, doing stuff other in the background. Like, I'm gonna be annoyed. Cause you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be annoyed, but I'm just not excited to pull up. That's just me. I pull up with my homegirl. Now, if my homegirl want to pull up, Ashley want to pull up, I'll ride.
That's what I'm gonna first say. I'm gonna be like, Tequila, we can pull up. That's always my go-to.
But I'm not me personally. I'm not pulling up on no
cheat code, baby. I got the cheat code ready for you. We gonna. But
because I ain't checking phones and stuff either.
I don't do. Like I'm not about.
Oh, you ain't checking the phone, but you pulling up. Like what you talking about?
That's different.
Like, that's better.
That's because, like I said, my pull up is it's a spin of it's a lot of different emotions. It's like
I feel like pulling up is worse.
It might be like
maybe not. I just don't want nobody.
In my head, it might be like I'm worried. I'm looking for if you're not answering. Like
I think that's your excuse so you can pull up. That's what you tell yourself so you can be like, let me see what the hell going on. But I just feel like I don't want nobody pulling up on me because you pull up on me and you gonna be left out.
I'm not about to go searching for dirt. Like I already have enough anxiety. Like I'm not about to go search for bad.
Searching ain't pulling up. I don't want nobody pulling up on me because let me tell you something. If anybody, I mean, this is friends, family, anything included. If you come knocking at my door and I don't know you're coming, you will be standing outside. I'm not letting you in. I don't like that. I just don't like it. Like,
well, I have called. At that point, I've called. I've texted.
No. Don't just call. I need to talk to you. Like, you can text me. Hey, I'm coming by. If I don't respond, okay, you don't need to be coming to my house unless we talked about it earlier in the day, or if it's known that you're coming and you're just like, oh, I'm on the way. Okay, that's fine. But if I don't even know you coming and you keep calling and texting me and I'm not responding, don't come. Don't come. That's why I don't like surprises. Because don't pop up at my house. Like,
don't pop
I
up.
just like, and that's for anybody. Like, I'm talking about best friends, mama.
That's shit for anybody.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't want nobody pop up on me either. But I guess like I could understand it because again I do it, so I can't be mad if it happens because I popped up on.
You gonna be mad. You gonna be mad if a nigga pop up. Just imagine he popping up at the movie premiere. You mad? No, he popping up on set.
Now, first of all, if
you popping up on set, he popping up on set. You working?
Oh, yes, I'm big.
You don't want to answer no call.
I'm big mad because now you've taken it to my work. If you don't go sit down somewhere, I don't like you like that. I don't like you enough to be popping up at my job.
Popping up.
Move along. Absolutely not. I don't like that. I don't like don't pop up at nobody's job or nobody's work or no establishment. That's way out of order. Like if you gonna pop up, you pop up at my house if you got something to say. But don't pop up at my job.
Nowhere on me.
And don't pop up and don't be just popping up. Like if I haven't put you out there and made it official, like it's okay for people to know that we're together. Don't be popping up. Like
but she won't do that.
Don't be popping up. Like I don't like surprises. It's gonna be you're putting me in an awkward situation.
Surprising the nigga.
What make you think we want you to surprise us then?
I don't. That's why you should have answered your phone when I called.
Well, you should have answered yours before they popped up.
Next question.
No, I'm saying like
right.
Don't pop up and you know what I'm saying without a call. Because dudes don't be calling before they pop up. They just pop up.
Dudes be calling. No, girls don't be calling. What you mean? Yeah, I'm talking about in general.
Oh no. I be calling. I be trying to go the proper protocol before I have to pop up.
I don't care. I remember because I don't really want to say this on the thing because it's somebody else's business, but somebody was calling their significant other and they wasn't answering because they had some other circumstances and they popped up at their house and jumped the fence and all that. And I'm like, don't do that again. Like, don't do that to him ever again because you tripping.
But
anyway,
they jump a fence. They country.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed our little random hypothetical
We're gonna have to have a
segment.
part 2 because that was interesting.
Okay, y'all did miss one of them, but
It's okay.
it's okay. It was a good conversation between the three of us. But Sirdre, before we go ahead and let the people know, drop your socials or any information that you want people to know about.
Y'all make sure y'all register to vote.
Period.
Yes.
And make sure y'all get out there and vote.
Actually,
Not
yeah,
just
don't just
register, exercise it right. So we get the clown out of the clown house.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can follow me at _sir.dre on Instagram. But other than that,
Y'all, he be funny on Twitter. Hilarious.
All them underscores.
oh and yeah, y'all can follow me on Twitter too at HNOR able mention, honorable mention without the O in honor. Um But other than that, yeah, I only got one concern. Y'all make sure y'all register to vote.
Period.
Because 2020, we all married to 2020 and 20, but we still got to stay with them until they move out the house.
I want a divorce.
Yeah.
2020.
I think the divorce is final, but like we can't go until that joint turn over.
2020 ain't signing the paperwork. They still running.
So
We
to December 31st.
Running.
But like, if we get one thing right in 2020, like we gotta get this man up out this house.
Amen.
Like for real.
I'm trying to tell you.
But seek mental help if you got some mental health issues. Black people, it's fine to go to counseling.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine to it's fine to have it's good to have a healthy mind. And if somebody ain't doing something good for you, let their go.
Period.
But that's it.
Checking up them deuces.
Yes, that was good. I had so much fun this episode. Those questions were giving me life. Okay. And that's just that on that. You got anything else, Ashley, before we close it out?
Yes, continue to like, subscribe, rate us, drop down in the comments. Yes, let us know what you guys want us to name we already got Hot Poddits, which is our hot topic segment where we talk about everything that's trending, news, politics, music, whatever. We got the hypothetical, so let us know what y'all want us to name that segment. We have our movies and television segment. Yeah, so y'all just let us know how we're doing, write us that feedback. Like I said, y'all can now leave us voicemails and we can play them back on the show. And if y'all drop down in the comments, we'll give y'all a shout out on the show as well. Sirdre, thanks again for coming and being a last minute guest. We really appreciate you. Oh, do you want to shout out your plug-in, because don't you have a podcast coming soon?
I do have a podcast coming soon. I actually do my first interview on the 15th.
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna be called How You. So I'm country. But it's gonna be
How you?
So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But most importantly, check out my blog though. I have a blog.
Oh yes.
Yeah, check out my blog. I wrote a blog last Thursday and it's titled Gasp.
Send me the stuff and I'll make sure I put it in the description.
All right.
Actually send it to me too.
Yeah. And if you follow me on Instagram, then the latest blog is in my bio. The link in bio.
But what's the name of the blog so people can go search for it?
Yeah.
If they're listening. What's the name of the blog?
Oh, Clear the Air Dre. So clear the HEIR and then Dre. Because I'm a king.
Hey, shout out to our Black Kings, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Let me tell you, I'm a ride for black men all day, every day. Even when y'all let us
when
down.
do black women ever? When do we not ride for black men?
I'm
We
riding.
appreciate y'all.
I only date black. Everybody been trying to convert me over. No. Mm-mm.
Y'all already know what I said.
No, she want Asian.
I
Don't
said
be
I
like-
would date an Asian.
Not me.
Possibly. Maybe.
Possibly.
You don't want
I
that
want
Asian.
black,
Asian?
period.
Come on, let's work this out before I get
Man, my horizon.
Not me. I'm just with
You
the
know what I'm
black.
saying? But I want black. I absolutely want black. Period. Black on black on
She
black.
want the Asian, y'all. Anyway, that's been another episode of Just Poddin. Thank you for listening. We love you all, and we're out.
That's another episode of JPPs.
We never do it at the same time.
Oh, that's what you want to do.
Your hand, Ashley, put it on.
Don't work.
Black. There you go.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley from the Just Poddin Podcast with Ashley and Tequila, where a podcast is just a podcast. And I'm here because Tequila and I would like to thank each and every one of our listenerships. Whether you listen to us on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or view us on YouTube, or on one of our other 7 different platforms, we just wanted to say thank you. And keep doing what you're doing. Subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing us with your family and friends, sharing us on your social media. All of that helps more people find us and become a part of the Just Poddin family. Also, if you would like to write us, you can do so at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for more ways to support the Just Poddin Podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm/justpoddin. All right, everybody. We love you. We out. Fire.